Hey everyone, welcome back. So I'm very excited today. I'm finally able to talk to you guys about everything that I have in this pink benefit case. I showed you guys this in my previous vlog when I came home from Toronto, but I wasn't able to show you any of the photos on it. So as you can see, it definitely has a very heavy magic theme. Everything about this brow collection is all about magic, and you will see more when I show you guys all the products. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go through one product one at a time, and I'm going to give you guys a quick little description of what the product is. If you feel like you guys want a separate review or a demo on each product individually, that's definitely something that I can do. But for now, I'm just going to give you the rundown because it is a huge collection. It's the biggest launch that Benefit has ever done, so it was a really big deal for me to be a part of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the 3 products that I wear pretty much every day right now and I have in my brows today, just so you guys can get an idea of the look that it gives. The first thing that I used was the Precisely My Brow Pencil. So this is the packaging here. Everybody kind of knew that they were going to launch something that had a very fine tip because everybody seems to want a very fine tip pencil right now. The Anastasia Brow Wiz, immediately I have to address it. It always comes to mind when people think about skinny brow pencils. For me personally, I've talked about that before on my channel and I've blogged about it. That wasn't my favorite pencil because I found it was a little bit too rough on my eyebrows, and every time I'd use it, I'd get a little bit of brow hairs actually on the pencil. So I didn't really want to use that one a lot just because I felt like if it's ripping my brow hairs out, it's probably not something that I want to use. So I was really happy when I did get to try this one out and found it was very soft. I find there's like a fine line that you have to get with a brow pencil in the matter of you don't want it to be too creamy because you don't want it to rub off, but you don't want it to be too hard because you don't want it to rip your brow hairs out. So the actual packaging is here. So this is a 12-hour wear waterproof brow pencil. And everything that you're going to notice in this collection is the packaging for each item is customized to that item. So there's a reason that everything looks the way it does. It's no longer just basic stock packaging, and I really, really do appreciate it. So you get the really fine tip on one end, and then on the other end you get a spoolie, which everybody loves. And again, this spoolie was made specifically for this pencil. So you're going to see another pencil in a second that I'll show you a little while later in the video. That one has a completely different spoolie because it's meant to work with the formula of the pencil. So what I really love about this one is when I put it on and I'm happy with the way that my brows look, when I decide to go through and brush everything out, I don't remove most of the product, which is the biggest thing that I've run into with spoolies. You'll also notice that the pencil has a little custom grip here. It has a little bit of texture, and the reason that that is right there is because if you hold it on that grip, that's going to give you the perfect amount of pressure when you're applying it, so you don't get too much product that's deposited. So it's a 12-hour wear, super ultra defining pencil, and I really, really love this. I find it super easy to use, and I will probably be using that for quite some time. I've been on a powder kick recently. I was using an eyeshadow as my brow product, and this has now put me back onto the pencil train. So the second product I want to tell you about that I do have in my brows today is the 3D Brow Tones. So I'll give you guys the rundown on this. I find when they told me about this product, I was kind of skeptical, only because a lot of other companies have brought out highlighting products for your brow, and the whole spinning it to be highlighting your hair and you should highlight your brows, I just don't get it, to be honest. It's not my favorite pitch. But I was really glad that they actually made us try this the day that we were at the office, because I have been using this every single day since I came back. So what it is, it's a water resistant 12-hour wear product, and I'll show you guys the package as well. So the packaging looks like this, super cute. Everything you're going to notice is silver in this collection. You get the really fine tip kind of rubber wand, and then do you guys see the little tip there? It almost looks like a crown. So that part there is really good to go in and get the inner part of your brow. Now, the reason that I love this so much is when you do have something on your brow beforehand, all it does is it gives you a little bit of like reflection through your brow, and it makes it look a lot more natural just because it looks more like natural hair. But what I also love about this product is it works really well as a setting gel. So it's something that I really was super surprised that I loved. But this honestly is one of my holy grail products from the collection. So another thing about this as well I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown on how the number system works. So on the top of every product, this is the Precisely My Brow Pencil, you're going to see a number. So I'm number 3, which means that I'm number 3 in every single product within the line. So it makes it very quick and very easy to find your shades in the different products. Now, 3D Brow Tones only comes in 2 shades. It comes in number 2 and number 4. So I chose to go with the number 4 just because I felt like I liked the color of it a little bit better. But this seriously is amazing. It's also really good for people if they have darker hair and they feel like they want to lighten their eyebrow a little bit, but they don't want to go through with the whole bleaching process, because that is a process when you start bleaching your eyebrows. This is really good because it will actually soften the color of your brow. So it's going to be really good for people that need to do that as well. The third product that I have in my brow today is actually an old favorite of mine. This is an older product, but it has been reformulated. So it's the Highbrow Pencil by Benefit. I've talked about this several times on my channel. I absolutely loved it. I loved the old one, to be honest, but they told us that people were feeling like it might be a little bit chalky, so they felt like they needed to reformulate it. And I'm telling you, it is amazing. So this is the product here. It literally just got a facelift. It's the same kind of matte, creamy pink color. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this product. So what I do with this is I've actually started putting it on before my eyebrows, because sometimes what I feel like, if I do my brow and I'm super happy with it and then I go in with this, sometimes I'll actually draw on my eyebrow because I don't really pay attention when I do my makeup that much, and I'm usually in a very big hurry. So I definitely recommend doing this beforehand. If you do feel like you need to go in afterwards, you absolutely can. There's no problem with that. But this product is also really good for if you have a few stray hairs that you're trying to conceal. It'll actually help hold those hairs down and make them look a lot less visible. So if you're in a jam, this is a fantastic product. Another thing that I found interesting about the products is they all come with their own little booklet. So they all come with little tips and tricks for each product that you buy. You can open it up and there's little diagrams, there's little before and afters, and just little tips and tricks that you might not think of when you're using the product. So I really liked that. I'm going to switch back to pencils now because there is one more pencil that I want to talk about. This is the Goofproof Brow Pencil, which is really a tongue twister for me to say, but I do love the name. And this is for people who want something super easy, super fast, and it's just going to fill their eyebrows in. It's a very, very quick to use product, and it's very great for beginners. If someone is really scared of brow product and they don't want a super heavy brow, the Instagram brow they call it, it's all over Instagram. If somebody just wants something a little bit more natural, this is the product that I would recommend for sure. So it actually has a teardrop applicator. And I'm going to try my best here. Hopefully you guys can see this and it will focus in on it. So I've seen slanted products before that have that same slant, but I've never seen one that was shaped like a teardrop. And the reason that I really like that is because if you really do want to get in there and fill everything in as fast as you can, the bottom of that pencil is amazing for that because it's so thick. And then if you do want to flip it around and kind of work on your tail or do a little bit more of a detailed job, you do have that skinny tip as well to work with. The good thing about this product as well, it does have the spoolie on the other side. And again, this spoolie is made for this specific brow pencil. And what I love about this is it's actually activated by hair. So if you're someone that is really scared that you're kind of going to go off track and you're not going to make your brows look super natural, this product will not deposit pigment on your skin. It will only deposit pigment on your hair. So it's pretty unique in that way. I've never really heard of a brow pencil that has done that before in the market. So I feel like for people that want something super fast and easy, this is definitely their go-to. Again, I am shade 3 in that pencil as well. The next two products that I want to talk about are actually current products that Benefit does make. They've obviously been renovated and they've had a facelift, but more shades have been added to the line, which I think is fantastic. So the first one is the Browsings, which is the Taming and Shaping Kit. Again, I'm number 3 because once you have a number in the kit, you know exactly what you want for every product. So this one comes with half wax, half powder, and then you also get your mirror and your tools. So these are fantastic. I absolutely love them. There's 3 new shades that are coming, and they're more of like ashier, cooler tones. Anyone who used the original Browsings, you probably remember they did have quite a bit of warmth in them. So if you're someone that wants more of a cool tone brow, now you're going to have plenty of shades to choose from. The next kind of big deal about the product is actually the applicator that comes with it. The original Browsings came with very small, 2 little brushes that were so teeny tiny that everybody lost. Everybody always used to say, I wish they would make some sort of an applicator that would be better than that because it's just a waste of space. But now they've come out with this little guy. And what he is he actually retracts like this and makes a more full-size brush. So this is fantastic. You get your little rounded tip, which is wonderful for the powder, and then I like to use the angled tip with the wax. Quick way on how to apply this to get a really natural look. If you dip into the wax side with the angled brush and you just apply really, really gently kind of in the middle here, starting at the inner corner of the brow, and then run it through the entire length of the brow, flip your brush around, use the little small rounded tip, get some powder, and I usually like to start the powder usually around like here. I don't necessarily want to put powder everywhere because I don't want to make it look so harsh. So it's really going to help to give you that gradient effect and make your brows look a lot more natural than something that's so stark right from the get-go. I'm super happy with this one. The applicator, I was a little surprised at how excited I was about that. I love it when companies notice things that people say about their products and they fix it. That's like one of my favorite things about Benefit. They seem to really listen to their customers and what they want. And I'm definitely a fan of the new packaging because, like I said, everything has gotten a facelift and everything looks brand spanking new. The next product that I'm going to talk about is probably everybody's favorite product from Benefit. Whenever I talk to anybody, any customers of mine, any friends of mine that love Benefit, this is always the product that everybody seems to love the most. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow. And can we just talk about the packaging for a minute? It's so cute. So these are their volumizing microfibers. The formula of these has not changed, so it is going to still be the Gimme Brow that you know and love. You get the same very small kind of mascara type applicator, and they have added a shade. So my shade, number 3, is actually the new shade. And what's nice about it is it has a little bit of warmth in it because the original 2 colors of Gimme Brow were fantastic. But I found for people that had any sort of warm tones or any sort of warmth at all in their hair, they really needed something that had a little bit more warmth in it and not so ashy. So for them to add another shade, that was a huge deal. I absolutely love the packaging. Again, everything is now custom. There's no longer any stock packaging. So you are living the dream with that one. The next product was another one that I figured that they would have launched because it is such a popular texture. Not my favorite, to be honest, but again, when I tried it on, which made the biggest difference. Like, I'm really bad at kind of judging products right out of the gate, only because I try so much makeup and you really learn to know what your preference is for makeup. I was so glad that I actually tried this one on because I absolutely love it. So this is the Cream Gel Brow color, and it does come with a built-in brush as well with the packaging. Again, you get all the information that you need here. This is a 24-hour waterproof formula. So this one, when you put it on, is not going to budge. This is the packaging here. So what we do is we're going to open this up. I'm dying to get into this one. I haven't used it since I got it because I wanted to show you guys first. So you do get your little pomade in there. The gel cream texture is amazing as well. I find that products like this sometimes can just be a little bit too wet, and I really wasn't a fan of that. Again, Dip Brow is one that I've used. Not really a huge fan of it, only because I found it was a little bit too creamy and my brows really would slide around as I was trying to apply them. This has the perfect texture for something like this. So it's more dry, it's not super wet. I find that I do as well get a lot of definition with it, but I can also make it look very soft, which is nice. So all you do is you take the brush out, you flip it over, and it pops right in there. You have your little angled brush. This one would be fantastic for traveling because, again, you don't need to pack a separate applicator. You can just take that by itself. And this was the other one that really surprised me. I'm so glad that I tried it, and I'm so glad that I have it because I do love it. Looking at it on the shelf, it just wouldn't be what I gravitate towards. I always go more towards powders or pencils, but I'm so excited that they launched that. I think that's going to do really, really well for the company. So the last product that I want to talk about, I don't have anything like this, so I was really excited to get this product. It is the Bravo Conditioning Primer. So this is the packaging here. And this is something that you can use 2 ways. You can, number 1, use it as a primer on your eyebrow, or number 2, you can use it on as an overnight treatment. So you can put it on before you go to sleep. This is the packaging here. And these little nubs are what apply the product throughout your brow. So the thing with this one is it has a really heavy conditioner in it. I really can't wait to start using this overnight. I'm really excited about it. The ingredients in this are keratin and soy proteins, and those ingredients are known to help promote more full brows. So I'm really excited, especially I have a scar on the side of my eyebrow and I always have to draw my tail in a lot. So I'm excited to keep applying this overnight and see if that makes any difference for me. And I'm also excited, I hope that they make my brows a little bit more soft. So anyone with like coarse, unruly eyebrows, I think that you'd really benefit from a product like this. And again, you can use it like a primer or you can use it like an overnight treatment. When you click the product up, you literally need 1 click per eye. So you need 2 clicks for full application. And this is something that I'm really glad that they came out with, because I feel like it's almost like you have customers asking you all the time for a product and you just have nothing to give them. So everyone that comes in that says my eyebrows are so coarse, they're so unruly, I don't know how to control them, this is a product that's really going to help a lot of people out. And of course it's going to also help extend the wear of your brow product that you're putting on top of it. So now there was, I believe, there are some tools that Benefit are launching. They're going to be doing some new tweezers. They have a fantastic double-ended brush that's a spoolie on one end and an angled brush on the other end. And then they also have a Ready Set Brow gel, which is amazing. It's just a clear tone gel. The packaging of it looks very similar, if not identical, to the 3D Brow Tones. And it's a 24-hour waterproof setting gel. And that is amazing. The reason that I really liked that product was because I didn't find that it made my eyebrows super hard. I've used a lot of brow gels before that almost feel like hairspray in your brow, and every time you make any sort of a facial expression or you lift your brows up, you feel like they're gonna crunch off. And I really wasn't a fan of the way that that felt. But the Benefit one didn't do that to me, so I was really happy with that. So this collection is going to be launching later on in the summertime with Benefit. I absolutely cannot wait to see the results from it, because people are going to go wild when they see these brow products. What I really love about this collection, as overwhelming as it looks when you first see all of the products, they really did make it super easy to know what you're looking for. So these little starbursts on all of the packaging, these are really going to help you guys when you're shopping, because it literally tells you what you want from an eyebrow pencil or an eyebrow product. So the Goofproof brow pencil, I still can't say that one, Goofproof brow pencil, easy fast filling. If that's what you want, this is the product that you want. Precisely My Brow Pencil is ultra defining tip. If you want something that's super fine, that allows you to go in and make little natural hair strokes, that's the one that you want. So that's the collection, you guys. I'm so excited for Benefit Cosmetics. They did such an amazing job on everything in this collection. The packaging, the products themselves, the marketing, always, because it's Benefit, has been amazing. I can't wait for you guys to try out some of these products when they do finally launch. If you guys want a tutorial or any sort of more information on any specific product, just leave me a comment in the comment box below and I will definitely make that video happen for you. And if you guys have any other questions about the products at all, of course, don't be afraid to ask. I can't wait for you guys to try these products, especially the 3D Brow Tones. Now, if I can say anything about the video, the 3D Brow Tones, this seriously was a product that I didn't really get at the beginning, and it is amazing. So really look into this one, because you guys are going to absolutely love it. So that's all I have for you today. I'm going to sign off now, and of course I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.